First of all, let's talk about the Kevin Durant and Michael Rapaport thing. Like I got something to say about it.
I think
because it happened right after we filmed last week, so we ain't had a chance to talk about it. So
yeah, I would love to talk about that. After like watching it after the fine, I kind of think they did KD a little greasy. I mean, sometimes he might have said the wrong thing, but it's like Michael Rapaport was more happy after they hit KD for the 50 racks opposed to being mad about the things that he said. Like, you know what I mean? I seen them doing a few jokes about them charging KD $50,000, which is nothing for KD, but it's just the principle of the whole thing. Like some of this stuff is getting out of hand. If you know what I mean? Sometimes athletes and rappers and human beings gonna say the wrong thing, you know what I mean? And you get penalized for it or whatever it is, but you gotta look at the bigger picture sometimes, and it don't add up.
Yeah, like in this situation, like Mike does it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? He trolls people, says stuff about people.
And not to cut you off. As a man, reach out to that man and call him before you hit send and put the conversation on. Me personally, I was raised, I would have to speak to you or see you as a man before I hit send and put it out to the world like that. I don't know, that kind of baffles me when you would handle it.
I lost a lot of respect for Mike, man. Yeah, I lost a lot of respect for Rapaport. We had a show together. We had a basketball show together. We called it was Two Man Weave. Our producer for this, JT, produced that. Me and Mike were cool. You know what I'm saying? We had a great rapport. Had him on the first season. Need nothing filtered. But yeah, I lost a lot of respect for him in this regard. Like you do it to everybody. Like you say shit to people respond to a certain degree if they hit you in your DMs. You ain't never put nothing out of the sort. Mm-hmm. You can do this little thing called a shame game that you do with your little homie, which is funny and cool. People that have things to say, but nobody of KD's stature before. So you say these things about people, and when somebody responds who is basically a bigger name, bigger celebrity than you are, you have a problem with it. And you say things to touch people in a certain way to push people buttons. And when he didn't respond in a way what you thought he was going to respond, and he told you he was going to slap the shit out you when he see you, you take it as a threat.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it don't work that way, Mike. Like, it don't. Like, you can't do that. Like, you can't say shit to people and think people not going to feel away all the time or have something to say, or when they see you. Like, if he hadn't told you he was going to slap the shit out you, but when he see you, he slapped the shit out you, then you're going to wonder why.
And it would have, at least he gave you a heads up.
Yeah, gave you a heads up. So when you see him, you know to go the other way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to warn you. Like some dudes wouldn't say nothing when they see you. They just going to tee off on you, know what I'm saying, and beat the brakes off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was a private conversation that he sent. And, yeah, I just think, that was some coward shit, man. Like, for you to put it out there, get the man fined, and then to stand on it. Like, to go and then stand on it and then have things to say after the fine, you feel bad that it got this far. No, you don't fucking feel bad because you wouldn't have put it out there because you knew something was going to come from you putting what this man said to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you knew something was going to come from it. Whatever it was. He could have lost his shoe endorsement. Like, all that shit it could have been horrible for this man.
It could have been a lot, You're right.
Like, in this time and age that we at, and I'm saying this day and time that we at right now, like, people extra sensitive about words that's coming out of people's mouth, whether it's to them or not. So, yeah, I just think Mike was wrong, man. I lost a lot of respect for him, man. Like a lot of respect for Mike in this regard. Like, it's just, you opened your mouth once again, and it wasn't hi, key this time.